So Wednesday, I believe 24th of May. Yesterday I tried to catch the bus and I couldn't because you need some kind of card, and I went to shops afterwards, couldn't find it. So I uploaded that video yesterday, but for some reason it didn't upload, and then I ended up deleting the file before. So I'm going to catch the train, or attempt to catch the train today. No definite plan, just looking for opportunities to make money, I guess, whether that be gigs or guitar clinics, you know. So just there's plenty of music schools and whatnot. Might end up in Bangsar again, I don't know. I'll see if I can get on the fucking train first. So at least the guy had a card to sell me this time, unlike the bus driver yesterday. So I'm gonna be on the train. Yay. Look at the state of it. It's what our world has become.
Next station, Pantai Dalam.
Waited less than 5 minutes to get the train before 9:30, so I think they don't become as regular later on. And next station, KL Central, took less than 10 minutes to get here. What they just said was a bit odd. When they said you've got to wear masks on here, but a few people aren't, and I'm not. Most people are, but I'm not. So you don't get hassled like you do on, perhaps on the buses. Well, they wouldn't even let you on the bus if you didn't have a mask on. And the other thing they said is coaches 3 and 4 are for ladies only, so I think I'm on coach 2. So but yeah, they have ladies only coaches here, so interesting.
Kepada penumpang lelaki yang berada di coach wanita, sila pindah ke coach yang lain. Terima kasih di atas kerjasama anda. Attention please, coaches 3 and 4 are dedicated.
KL Central. KL Central, motherfucker. You got all these different, you know, Rapid KL, KLIA transits, blah 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 blah. I was on this one, the KTM commuter, I think. Yeah, so where the fuck do I get out of this place? No smoking outside the station. 10,000 ringgit fine, which is, ooh, I mean, 400 or 500 is 100 quid. So 200 times 10. 2 grand. So yeah, no, as I say, no real plan today. Just wanted to come down and get out and about while it's still a bit cooler. Just have a wander around town. Interesting building. And this sign says Lake Garden and Museum, so Lake Garden sounds pretty cool. This way. Second tallest building in the world, mofos. She big. She big as mofos. World of Dragon. I don't know what this place is, but it looks nice. So yeah, this is Lake Garden. Looks pretty swish. People working out. Sign in Malaysian. Malay. No, is this some kind of botanic gardens? Maybe. Oh yes, look at this. How beautiful. Yes, this is what we want. Green shit. Nature. Yeah, I've never been here before on my previous 2 short visits to Kuala Lumpur, so it's great to discover this place. Like Chapultepec Park in Mexico City was rather beautiful too. So it's nice when you've got these city parks. There's some parks in Saigon as well. In fact, it was the reason that I was living in a place called Tao Dien, which is an expat area, which is pretty cool, like, but I was living there, and then one day I thought I just want to go to a park, and I put it in on Google Maps and found a park. And when I went there, that was in District 7, Phu My Hung, and I was like, wow, this place is beautiful, like much more developed, wider, big wide roads, and just a nicer area. So I ended up moving there just because I had a desire to go see a beautiful park like this. Of course, the main difference between here and Mexico City is that you would walk around for hours in Mexico City without really feeling too uncomfortable, as I've said before, because it's hot, but it's a dry heat. It's like a few thousand feet above sea level elevation, so the humidity was 0 pretty much. Here's a different kettle of fish. Beautiful the way you get these leaves growing up the trunk of these trees. Awesome. And just trying to seek the shade, keep the coolest possible. I'm not sure where this is going to lead out to, but I hope there's a nice fresh cold orange juice or coconut juice when I get there. I think the Oasis Garden, I think there's going to be some ferrets in there, some mad ferrets. Mad ferret! Check this out for a cool kiddies park, man. Lots of things to play on. We have the dinosaur programming. Yeah, little playground. So, looks like some kind of city tour bus. I might jump on it. So there is the world famous Petronas Towers. 2 towers. Where have we seen that before? And I just love it when they look after the aesthetics of nature, make things look beautiful, right? Go to somewhere like in Thailand or whatever, they don't really, or Vietnam, they don't take care as much as this. Maybe they do in Mexico with parks like Chapultepec, as I mentioned, but yeah, this is nice, isn't it? Very nice. You got a love list, look, low carbon society 2030, agenda 2030 is here in Kuala Lumpur. Low carbon society, you know, all this green shit that you can see, that's because of carbon dioxide. Okay, let's just get that fucking out there. I'm gonna reduce the carbon. Where the kitten gone? They were just playing. Look at them now. We're scary. They are something quite unique, aren't they? Just the design looks pretty amazing, really. Petronas Towers. Been here before the first time I came here, but that was 10 years ago. So let's see what they look like a decade on. You've lost weight, Roy. We are now inside Tower 1 of the Petronas Towers. Tower 1 Formula 1. So as you can see, the bottom of the tower is just a very suave shopping centre with all the big names, and see it's a big landmark. So you draw the people here, and then they buy stuff as a souvenir. Anyway, they got a couple of places I can get a cup of tea. Now, the coffee bean on the tea leaf, I might try there and see what. I don't think I've ever had a tea from there, and might be cheaper than Starbucks by a few pence. So I've walked for about an hour and a half in the Kuala Lumpur morning heat. My hat is soaked because if I'm not wearing it, I'm taking it off and mopping my brow, and I have a blister on the back of my heel. So yeah, walking a lot, lots of calories burned. Passion fruit iced tea, motherfucker.